Recently, there's been this trend about something called Labubu, but with every trend comes a grave danger after. And with Labubu, it is no different, as I have found a horrifying game based off of the Labubu. Dun dun dun. Okay, I'm not dramatic, but you get it. So, loading into Labubu Horror, I immediately noticed that it felt like the Possessed School from Slendytubbies 3. Mainly due to it being in shambles. It kind of felt like FNAF security breach almost, with it being destroyed. But yeah. So I tried my best to figure out what to do. I figured out how to hide in chests. I don't know why there was chests. There was no reason for that. So I decided to exit the chest and head over to the second classroom. Upon entering, something caught my eye. It was a monitor. I decided to try and use it. But to my surprise, or to not my surprise, yet again, it did not work. I also picked up a key and decided to exit the room. However, this was so original. Using a key to open a door, it felt so original to me. And then I collected my first Labubu. I felt so happy about that. But oh no, the Labubu monster! Walking at 4 miles per hour, because it's a slowpoke. For whatever reason. It also, for some reason, just can't see you after a little bit. One of the most infuriating parts of this game was the fact that every 45 seconds or so you would get an unskippable ad. And that started really piling on as I started getting further into the game. As after that, just like another 20 seconds later, I got another ad. And it seemed like these ads were just for very obscure games. It was very annoying for me to have to deal with. However, I was able to find a dark, corner, and it had a table that I could move, and a plank on the door. How original still. Oh, and then I got another advertisement, because that's what this game must do in order to make money. I went back and saw the Labubu again. I decided to test how the chest worked. Labubu just, gets asthma, forgets how to do anything, stands still for a bit, and then goes away. You never get to see it go away. Oh, I found the second Labubu in this. I am so proud of myself now. But going back in, I really didn't know, what I was meant to do. I felt very confused half the time. For some reason, some of the rooms here just had no purpose at all. Not even the slightest bit of purpose was put into them. Besides being an extra, waste so you could get another ad. It was very infuriating to deal with all these ads because I couldn't figure out what to do. Then I found another lock. I decided to go back into the other classroom hoping that, maybe I'd get just a little bit of luck. The keys were very hard to see. I picked it up and went back to the other door. I couldn't figure out, what I was meant to do after that. I thought I could hop off, but instead I just got distracted with this monitor again that also didn't work. I looked in the corner and was able to find a third Labubu. Although, to my disappointment, this was the last Labubu I could find. I also did find a hammer, which I assumed went to the planks. But, like I said, you can just walk away. Oh, also, instead of giving you, ads when you're alone and the Labubu thing isn't nearby, it'll give you ads when you're getting chased. If it feels like giving you an ad, you probably deserve an ad. Anyways, I knocked over the plank and went through. The ending was very boring, and it certainly wasn't like a party or anything. It basically just said, haha, how about you retry? I did not feel like replaying that. I didn't feel like searching for the Labubus, as, to the best of my knowledge, it probably would have just given me the same ending.